Welcome everyone, it's Jira Bro back with you another video. We're gonna be talking about the teams. Now, a lot of people are actually talking about how Teams is still not working as the feature that needs to have their full potential, right? Because Teams is like the name says, where you can actually create a team and add the members of your team, where you can actually be focused on things to work on, to have someone to actually post some things. I just want to mention that this is more part of the Atlas product that really looks almost like the Twitter, but inside of an Atlassian ecosystem. So imagine that. And for each team to have their feeds, to have their comments, to have basically everything that one social media platform would have. So first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and gonna create the team here. And the first thing that what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, let's say for example, now I'm gonna say Jira Bro team. Okay. Now you can see in here that there is a membership control, and this is something new where it says anyone can join this team without the approval. I wouldn't really recommend this because you don't really want anyone to be joining your team, even though they're your trusty colleagues. Everyone is under same umbrella and everyone is working within the same company. There need to be some security principles in here. So we go here, we create a team, and now what we actually do, you actually click on view your team. Now what happens in here? So view on-call schedules and navigate to alerts straight from your team page. You can actually try to do this. Launch your team's operations. So first of all, I'm gonna choose who is going to be the admin. I'm gonna choose myself to be the admin here. And okay, so this is what we actually have. So this is how you can work as a team. First of all, it says you have on-call users in Jira Bro schedule. If not acknowledged, then next to user in Jira Bro schedule. If acknowledged, all team members of Jira Bro team if not acknowledged. So this is all about the escalation, as you can see it right here. And then you have these escalation policies. But first of all, it needs to go with the routing rules. So you can actually create it in here. You can create and you can filter alerts, and you can route to, and you can actually choose where you actually want to do this. But let's say I'm gonna say management, for example. Management approval. So filter alerts, all of them, no conditions are used. So I'm gonna leave it like this. Time slots route during specified time slots only. I'm gonna leave this unchecked, and I can say route to where. So I can either go no one, so I'm gonna do this. Alright, so we have this route. So what now happens if for any received alert, then route the alert to no one, or else route all alerts to Jira Bro escalation, which in here you have your escalation policies. Now you can actually create a new policy in here where you can actually have, let's say, management approvals. Let's follow the rules in here, and I can actually add the rules. So if the alert is not, let's say, closed after 60 minutes. Then notify the member, and I'm gonna notify myself for this. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna say create. Now I can change the escalation in here, and I can say I want this to be for the management approvals. And now it says, so it's like, and after an hour, if nothing is happening, if nothing is closed, I get a notification here that says, you know what, this, let's say, call or something like that. I don't know why is it called like on call, because on call is more suited for the Jira Service Management product. Why? Because it's all about the tickets, it's all about the resolution of the tickets that your customers send and your agents are actually resolved. Now, you can also add the schedules in here. So that is one thing that you can actually do. And you can actually shift this, or you can take on a call, or to add an override here. So this is something if you actually want to use. So now there are some things where you can actually create your schedule, and as you can see, the schedule for me is from later than period, and I can actually override this. Can actually show all of the layers if I want. And basically, as you can see, the base and the base override and the final, as you can see, final and the base, they're actually pretty matching. So there is something that needs to be acknowledged and actually needs to be, well, used. We also have the option for the alerts. Nothing for now is being on alert. Of course, you have an option for integrations if you actually want. You also have the option for the synchronizations, to define rules to keep your related work across alerts, and to streamline your workflows. Of course, you have there are no like ongoing maintenance, let's say within your team or something like that. For example, maintenance would mean we would need to update the Docker containers to the newest version, or we need to update the Node.js or our front-end framework to the newest version, or some JavaScript library, in order to avoid the exposure to vulnerabilities and stuff like that. So that is that is a different talk. So that is like really something that is beyond, right? Then you have like for the reports that you can here, it says you don't have permission to view reports, and it says that contact my team admin, and I am the team admin here. Okay, interesting. Atlassian, if you're actually looking at this, I believe that I found a bug in your system. You don't have the access to the reporting page. Only the admins do, and I am the admin. Interesting, right? So that is like the, if I can say, the whole point of having the teams. So if I go for the Jira Bro team, and actually it says in here, well, you can do this stuff on call, and these are for operations. And as you can see, these two things are pretty new. So these operations weren't actually been listed in here, so this is something new. And because before you only had like to have for the links, and you had the team activity, what was going on, you can actually to add your team members if you wanted to. But this operations feature, this actually this actually is expanding the capabilities, so this is pretty good. So that would be everything that I need to talk about the teams. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.